Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Issues 11 to 20. Sure. Stay tuned. Hello, comic fam. The Voice here. And we've got some more books. This will be issues number 11 up to 20 because I got a big stack here. So let's go through them. So this is actually a good group of books because there's hardly any non-keys in here. I think there's 3 that are non-keys. And there's one that has an error in it that I found, but I don't know if CGC acknowledges it. So that's something that'll be interesting if I ever get the book in a graded form to see if they denote the error on the CGC label. So this is issue number 11. Of course, it's a key. This one's got quite a few. It's the first cameo of Destro. So they decided with Major Blood and Destro to do like 2 cameos before they actually showed the character. So this is the first one of Destro. It's also the first appearance of Doc, Gung Ho, Airborne, Snow Job, and Wild Bill. So some great characters. I got that one in a newsstand and a direct edition because, you know, that's what my goal is. This is one of the non-keys, but of course I got, looks like 9/6 might be the numbers that I'm looking for my graded part of this whole collection. I don't know. I got number 3 and a 9/8 in a newsstand, and that's because that is the first book that I ever bought with my own money. Therefore, I wanted that sucker in a newsstand because that's what I bought was a newsstand, but I wanted the highest grade I could possibly find. So I found it. And I got this one direct edition and a couple of newsstands of issue 12, which really cool cover. It's when they get blown up and they end up diving, they go into this underground and into a bunker. They get bombed. And the whole island, this whole island explodes, and Snake Eyes and Quinn are stuck in a bunker underwater. Good issue. Okay, then we're on to issue 13. Lucky 13. So this issue has also got some keys in it, and then a taxi cab getting blown to hell. This is the second cameo of Destro. So the first one, I think they just showed his arm and part of his shoulder. He was inside of a HISS tank. I can't remember what they showed. I think it was just like part of his dome head in this one, but it's all shadowed out. And in a Joe, they introduced Torpedo because, you know, Hasbro was doing the toy line, so they were introducing new toys, and then Larry Hama had to come up with a character and a dossier and the whole bit for it. So that's issue 13. And number 14, looks like I got these both in newsstands and I need some direct editions. So this is the first full appearance of Destro, so he's on the cover, and also the first appearance of him in the book. So it's also, they had to introduce Joe, so they got Ace, Sky Striker pilot. So that's a fun one. Number 12 or 15. This is the first cameo of Major Blood in this book. So that's a couple of newsstands. This one I've got one of each, so I've got a direct and a newsstand. That one, poor Snake Eyes is getting kicked the crap out of by Dr. Venom, where Quinn watches on. It almost looks like Quinn's smiling there, like he's enjoying the situation, but really he's not. He's upset about that. It's like I got yet another one. So I got a couple of 3 of them. Some of the issues I have multiple copies of. This one is, this is the error. This is the error one that I discovered. It's also a key. All right, this is a key book because this is the first full appearance of Major Blood. And then we've got a female, second female Joe, with Joe member is Cover Girl, and also Tripwire. But this is the one that has an error in it that I discovered. So it's on page number 6. And what's happening in page 6, I will show you, like I did in the first episode of this series. So here on the bottom of page 6, you've got a panel. Ooh, you can see that very well, where everybody's doing their little private thoughts. You got all the characters, and what they did was they reversed Baroness and Dr. Venom. So Dr. Venom is saying Baroness is lying, and Baroness is saying Dr. Venom's lying, and it's the same in every book that I've ever picked up. So it's funny how they screwed up. The pictures should have been reversed. So the editors didn't catch that, but this guy caught it. And I'm sure other people have caught it, but like I said, it would be interesting to see if CGC would actually acknowledge that on their label. I don't know, because I don't have this graded yet. It's coming. I'll put the tape back on that one. So I've got this one, newsstand and direct. That's a good one too, because Hawk and Destro are fighting on the tank, because, well, I guess I could, it's been around a long time. So anyway, Baroness gets blown up in a tank, and Destro thinks she's dead, and Destro's in love with the Baroness, so he sees his love die, and he's all freaked out, and Hawk takes the advantage to jump on the tank, and it's going after Cobra Commander, and then Destro comes to his senses and starts fighting Hawk, and then Cobra Commander shoots him in the back like 3 times, and he falls off, and they're like, oh my god, is the Hawk dead? No, nobody dies, right? People get hurt, but everyone thinks that Hawk is going to be dead. He's fine. So this is the first cover appearance of Major Blood on the bus there. Took a bunch of kids hostage, because after that whole debacle in that last issue. But the cool thing about this, though, is the way that Larry Hama wrote these books. You could pick up any issue and figure out the story, like catch on to the story. Like it was great. I know some of them were like 2-parters in that, but you could pick up the story very easily without any problems. Issue number 18. This one's a non-key, one of the few non-keys. Got that both direct and newsstand editions. And then issue 19. This is the death of Dr. Venom and Quinn. Looks like I've got 2 directs, but no newsstand of this one. So poor Quinn gets killed in this one, and so does Dr. Venom. And finally, issue number 20. Big significance of this one is the cover has been done. It was done by John Byrne. So very cool cover. Poor Clutch is going home the hard way, flying out of an airplane. It was an interesting perspective, seeing poor Clutch go flying out of an airplane. No parachute on. Nope, doesn't look like he's wearing a parachute. So he's going home the hard way. That is issue number 20. And yeah, I got that one in one of each. So on my phone, I've got a list of all the books that I need directs and newsstands in them. So that was fun. That's issues 11 to 20. Next one is going to be everyone's favorite, issue 21, The Silent Interlude with no dialogue. And there's a reason for it. And if you already know, you can throw it in the comments below, because again, they've been around forever, but those who know why it's a silent issue. And if, you know, get it in the comments, or next episode, I will talk about it, because I'll let you know exactly why it's a silent issue. There's a reason for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love these books. One of my favorite series as a kid. See the 2 G.I. Joe shirts. And I will see you guys on the next one. So take care.